What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we have the top 10 cams and center forwards of FIFA 20 in my personal opinion. Before we begin, subscribe and hit the like button if you do enjoy the content, and follow me on FIFA at Twitch, Twitter and Instagram. This video will focus on cams, second strikers and center forwards. A few wingers whose best position I believe is at cam will also be included in the list. These are cards I've either used or come up against quite a lot on specific cases, like the always extinct Cruyff moments. I make reference to his prime and mid, and a disclaimer by analyzing his gameplay footage for that card. Kicking off the affordable page is Pozuelo, a short and lean beast that excels with a hawk and is just so fun to play with his outside foot shot and finesse trait as well. You can strong link him, I think, to icons like Butrogeno or Raul moments. Don't sleep on the soon-to-be Chelsea star Ziyech, with his 5-star weak foot and upgraded 3-star skill moves. He's a really worthy opponent. He strong links a Quincy Promes, one of the best super subs in the game, and that Tots Lisandro Martinez card should also be good if you have it. With a hawk, he'll do well. Phil Foden's upgrade is madness, looking at this card. I personally use him and Bernardo Silva in my 4-2-3-1 La Liga hybrid, PL hybrid, and they move like magic, The letter has probably the best left stick dribbling in the game. The way he moves on the ball is impeccable. It's like those 99 on the stats are like 105s and 103s or something. Both are sensational players with a hawk, but Foden has much better long passing, which is good if you're playing, those tiki-taka styles and then true balls. Baggio moments is he's a skill machine. He's a card that went under the radar for a while now. Well, Zola has always been a special card, the prime moments version since way back in February, with his body type and stats with an engine. The way he turns on the ball is so responsive. Also has all the important shot traits as well. Finally, with Bruno Fernandes, GGMU. The sniper is great, but I feel like he lacks a little bit of pace to make him truly elite, because you can't really max out shooting, passing, and what is that, pace, all in total with one specific cam style. He's a really good dude, man, to dictate the pace of the game, but it's hard to boost all those three that I've mentioned. I personally play him in an attacking CM role where I feel like he shines best, especially in a 4-2-3-1 when you have De Jong or Modric at the back, and then you have like maybe Phil Foden or Bernardo Silva. On your LCM and RCM you can put Bruno Fernandes, because they both have like I think decent 70 defense as well, but they're able to turn and create chances on the pitch. Moving on from here, we have the honorable mentions section. Sorry, Kaka, can't really see you with this webcam angle right here. We have Maradona. Maradona is a very interesting card, because he dribbles like no one else in the game, other than a few top elite players that I'll mention later. But the main problem with this card is the shooting, and to be a truly elite cam, if you move like an 11-10 but you shoot like an 8-10, I don't think he shoots like an 8-10. If you shoot like an 8-10, I don't think you're up there, at this stage of the game, in my personal opinion. Because 4-star weak foot's missed too, I mean, what about a 3-star weak foot? It's really important things to consider. Even though he's a special sentimental value card. Let's say Big Benz. Big Benz is such an impact player. Very physical in game, turns surprisingly good for his frame. Firmino with that 5-star combo will always be in contention for this spot. Never really liked him. Coutinho, I never really liked him at left wing, but for cam he can be a convincing option for you Bundesliga players out there. The problem is the sniper hunter doesn't. It's the same problem with Bruno Fernandes. The sniper hunter doesn't boost the pertinent attacking stats that convincingly, so you always have to have a trade-off, I guess. The first Kaká moments we've ever had, in this game, with a maestro, he looks the part. Not the FIFA for him to be super meta with, but he's a thoroughly enjoyable cam. Del Piero, I love this card, man. He was in one of my best weekend leagues with Foot Birthday Saint-Maximin. Short and lean, and his agility and balance they kind of fake to me because they're much better, because he turns so good. And even with a wider than usual body for his programmed short and lean body type, he still turns really good. Royce is a better Bundesliga cam in my opinion. He's great traits. Nothing too outstanding with his card in terms of overall stats, you know, in the era of summer heat. But I still think he's the best Bundesliga cam, you know, over Coutinho. Socrates has an imposing 6'4" frame and 5-star weak foot, and he's an interesting card in face value. But I think his all-around stats aren't super meta in hindsight, and that is why, you know, he does not make the final list. Shout out to David Silva and his end of the era card. I wished I did this card, but I still thought it was a little bit expensive. It's good that he upgraded the weak foot, but I think a 4-star would have been okay, you know, considering that I don't think he's gonna be playing in Man City anymore anytime soon, right? Unless he extends. He dribbles like a dream. Hawk or Hunter on him. Finally, Mertens, who almost made it on the strikers list, you know, but I think he does best as a second striker still. With a Hawk and his body type, he kills it and he fits the meta. KDB, oh god, I have to switch to the final. KDB, he is a major asset to any team. He starts off the list with probably his best FIFA card ever. You give him an engine to boost his agility and balance. You know, KDB doesn't really miss with that, you know, that 92 finishing. Because I've used his team of the year for a long time now, and his 5-star weak foot shooting is so consistent. Yeah, I don't think of many opportunities that he misses, even with the engine cam style and the 92 finishing. You know, his long shots are unbelievable as well. I guess you can put a sniper on him if you really wanted to, but at this stage of the game, I do think you should give him an engine to boost his movement and pace. I just think he functions better as a CM role or CDM role. You know, in the cam role, I'm just not sure if he can do circles or turn that efficiently. It's one thing I noticed when I snuck him out to be a cam in a 4-2-3-1. I don't think I enjoyed him that much there as I did as a deep line playmaker at CDM or attacking CM, you know. This is in real life where he plays right forward or right wing. Still, with his insane passing and shooting, he remains one of the best in-game as a cam. He's that versatile. Moving on from there, we have Moments Zidane. You can't sleep on this card, even though his body type is still not the best in this game. For an attacking player, you can put a Guardian in him and play him as a CM, just saying. His passing is crazy, and the 5-star is so fun to play with. If you're a big Zizou fan and can afford this, why not, you know? But personally, I prefer my cams short and nimble, and that is why meta-wise, the next player will fit my playstyle a lot more. It's a bit of a controversial one, but still, I really think left hook dribbling and finishing and movement is so important in this game. And I'm not much of a crazy skiller myself, so I think this will reflect that. You know, it's not everything to just say that 5-star he deserves a higher position than a player that has, you know, doesn't have that 5-star combo. You know, it's not as clear cut as that. So moving on, we have Alejandro Gomez, the Atalanta kid. He's quite you know, more in his prime, I guess. I think he's 33 or 34, like a Cazorla age type. Oh, Cazorla's a cam that I thought I could actually put here, but you know, I didn't miss out on Cazorla. Shout out to Cazorla, he would have made the list, I guess, around the first affordable part. Just that the stamina is not that great on that card. But Maxi Gomez, this guy has the pace of a team of the year Conte. He's short and lean. He's actually a little short. His pace is maxed out with a basic. You know, his strength is decent as well. His finishing is really good right there. His passing is on the money. His dribbling is just incredible. Yo, dude, Alejandro Gomez is so good, so good on this game. The team of the season version is just electric. You know, and his strength is, again, like I said, it's not too shabby as well. Team of the season, Messi, is a player that plays in a similar vein, just with medium-low work rates. Doesn't play out best at right wing, in my opinion, because of the work rates and yeah, just how good his long passing is. I think he's one of the best long passing of cams in this list, base long passing is crazy. You guys, Messi is a crazy ass passer. If he starts to learn more defensive stats, I'm not sure if he can at this stage of his career. And physicality, I feel like he could even play the David Silva role, Xavi role, Iniesta role, just that roving center mid that's more of an attacking one with like maybe De Jong at the back or something, protecting him. He can be more of an attacking CM or cam, for Barcelona, and just still contribute so much in this part of his career. Then again, it's Messi right wing. Basic should boost his agility as well. Very similar to Gomez, but with 87 strength. The team of the year has even more, five more. This game this year was just made for this goal card. He's just magisterial, as the commentators would say. Again, slap the basic to boost agility, and his finishing will be astounding for chip, finesse, and outside foot shot. His icon moments card in several years in FIFA 26 or something will be astounding, But in the way you already have it here. Yeah, so just play with them. Don't always expect your favorite greats to always get team of the season or crazy cards every year. And moving on from there, this is a bit of a tough one for me. In my opinion, he's not much better than Messi or Gomez, but you have to pay tribute, man, to like one of the best of all time, Dino moments of a basic. He can still F shit up, because his pace and everything is just amazing, in game he's much stronger, I feel, than Messi or Gomez, even with his because of his body type as well. It's quite rugged, but he's not that bulky that he's hard to turn with. He's, again, like I said, it's a custom body type, so I think that adds to his overall physicality. I tried his loan for a while, a lot more. I've read that the custom animations for his dribbling makes him stand out as a card as well. Not the greatest on paper, but it's an exciting and effective choice nonetheless. With that 5-star skill moves and custom animations. Going on from there, we have Moments Pele will always be in the conversation, for best cams on the list. His prime was a cam, and his striker Moments card is just astounding with an arc attack. Look at that long passing boost that you give him. Look at that strength boost that you give him, the aggression boost that you give him. You can't really find a flaw of this card other than like he doesn't have the 5-star weak foot, which is not really a crazy con. It's just such a ass at the half in the middle of, in the final third. He still moves so ridiculously on this game. The way he does his skill moves, like scoop turns, like Hocus Pocus, is just lightning fast. With an architect, again, boosts up that strength and long passing all the way up. One of the best in game. Moving on from there, and of course, I think he dribbles better than he dribbles closer to Messi than Dino or Zidane. That goes without saying. Moving on from there, we have one of the best SBC values of the whole year in FIFA. You cannot say this is an expensive card. You cannot say this is an overpriced card. He's an expensive card. He's super value, dude. Like 5-star, headliners Neymar. All the other 5-star combo cards were just ridiculously priced, man. Like, I didn't really feel a problem with his reactions. I've been using this card for about 2 weeks now. With a Deadeye, I think you boost the vision up to 98. That's something that's too good to turn down, so you don't put a marksman to boost the reactions. He dribbles so great on the ball anyways. Only really problem with this card is stamina and strength. If that stamina was just a +5, that would be astoundingly good. The strength as well, 64. It's not the best, but there are crazy good cams out there with worse strength, so who cares? His pace is, again, amazing. His finishing is so good. It's not much you can say that's wrong with this card, Again, his physicality is like nowhere close to the Dino or Pele moments, but that 5-star weak foot, in my opinion, is more important. Deadeye for cam again for the best cam style. Long passing will not be on Messi or KDB's level though. This card is just brilliant from start to finish. Wish he had higher stamina, but we move on to a card that I think is even better SBC value. It's Frank Ribery, Summer Heat, and most people put marksman on him, but I think I think the dribbling doesn't even need a boost because short and lean, and with those crazy agility and balance stats, he's gonna turn like a freak of nature, dude. And he has the 5-star skill moves and weak foot as well. With a dead eye, you just max out all the passing stats. Because of marksman, right? He only has great strength and aggression, so I didn't really see a point there. But there can be a benefit to a marksman as well, because you're only boosting 3 vision and 5-shot passing on this card. You know, but for dead eye, of course, his shooting is maxed out. I love his pace as well, 99 and 95. Again, it's just little incremental end movements and end increases that you know, it's a little bit annoying not to have, but who cares, man? This card is just insane on the left midfield position. When you can you know, camp style him to Ousmane and Ferdinand Mendy's Summer Heat Moments card. You know, he's just one of my favorite cards. You know, probably my favorite card in FIFA 20. You know, just imagine Ben Yedder body type with 5-star skill combo. I don't believe this card exists even, you know. 91 strength, you know, he's too good. He's too good for that price, man. Anyone who's done him has just done a bargain of the whole year. Moving on from there, we have Johan Cruyff. Johan Cruyff's card, Engine, will be the best cam style for him. 5-star combo again. The way he dribbles on the pitch is just close to one other guy that we shall not name yet. You give him an engine, it'll boost that long passing and short passing. Again, his passing, I heard, is just unbelievable. Yeah, this card is most rarest card on this list probably. The shot power should have been boosted up a little bit. Physicality wise, he has less stamina than certain other who shall not be named, but he does have better strength and aggression still. The engine does boost his balance up that high. He's a master and creator of modern football, you know. With an engine, he's a 99 at cam, so that's just beautiful. A hawk is another way to go as well to boost his pace, shot power, and physicality, but at 11 to 12 million coins, it's really difficult to justify this card at this price. You know, but it's been in prime already so good that with this maxing out his pace, passing, and dribbling ability, there's no better FIFA than now for Cruyff. So if you have the money, I mean, who cares, man? It's Johan Cruyff. You know, the final card on the list, I'm guessing you guys already guessed it. You know, it's Team of the Season Neymar. Who else can it be? This card is the best card. This card is the best card on FIFA 20. I don't care, man. You know, I think he moves like Eusebio. He finishes like Eusebio. He does skill moves like better than you know, R9 in my opinion. You know, he does skill moves like Prime Pele, like Moments Pele. Who cares, man? The goal Neymar was already cracked. Let's not kid ourselves here. With an engine, you boost out every other pertinent stat except for the shot power. Whatever this guy's price is until the end of FIFA, he's more than worth it. I mean, even the hitliners, the 94 SBC, the goal, they were all on a different plan already, you know. He definitely has the best movement, you know. It's the slickest in game. Again, the 5-star combo from max meta ability. You know, only real weakness of this card is the strength. Everything else on this card feels like a cheat code, you know. I think he even has like the outside foot shot as well, I believe. I think his strength is quite a necessary card in certain situations on the flanks. You know, that his card's best position is always going to be a cam, as evident on his hitliners version. You know, just looking at his stats, man, like, I don't know what else you want in the card other than just a slight strength boost. Like, you could put a marksman on that, I guess, because his passing is really so good. You know, you just want to boost that balance up. But again, even without the engine, I always felt like even Neymar's balance was okay, you know. The way he treads on the ball, you know, it's very, very careful. You know, very delicate already. So, yeah, in good gameplay, this card is just unbelievable to play with. And the final part, we have the ranking list. Yeah, this is it. We came in with Kevin De Bruyne, Zidane, Alejandro Gomez, Messi, Ronaldinho, Pele, Dembele, Ribery, and Cruyff, and Neymar, of course. Looking at this list, I initially put like Pele and Ronaldinho closer to Cruyff, but I don't know, man. I think price is a really important factor as well, and even if it's price, I would put Ribery higher maybe, you know. But you just can't diss the GOAT, Cruyff, Johan Cruyff, man, because like like everything into consideration, you know, Cruyff is still a cracked card, you know. De Bruyne on this list. Yeah, I think he deserves place as Zidane as well. Gomez and Messi. I have no problems with putting those two guys there. You know, their goal cards are already made for FIFA at the start of the year, and it's just so fortunate to see the maxed out versions right now. Dino, of course. Dino maybe could have switched places also with either Messi or Gomez right there. Pele is always going to be here. Dribbles the cleanest. All the top 5 dribble disgustingly, man. Dembele, of course, is going to be here, and Ribery. So fortunate to have them. Cruyff, yeah, this list is I'm happy with this list. Alright, if you enjoy the content, feel free to smash the like button and comment, subscribe to the channel at ST FIFA, and follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram. We'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.